Hello sa ating mga math-tiyagang taga-subaybay at nais math tuto dito sa ating channel, Sir Joel. Welcome po! Our topic is about solving quadratic equations by factoring, specifically greatest common monomial factor. Well, of all types of factoring, dapat ang una mo muna ikinoconsider ay itong tinatawag na greatest common monomial factor. Kung maalam ka nito, ay di okay. Kung hindi, ay di time for you to listen with my discussion. Okay? Umpisahan natin. Examples. Factor each of the following polynomials. 2x squared minus 8x and 4x plus 20x squared. Unahin natin yung number 1. Look at the given numbers, 2 and 8. So, alamin muna natin yung factors ng 2 and 8. Para sa 2, factors can be obtained through 1 times 2. That's why the factors are 1 and 2. Para naman sa 8, can be obtained through 1 times 8, 2 times 4. Kaya ang factors ay 1, 8, 2, and 4. If you look at the factors of 2 and 8, the common factor ay 1 and 2. So, 2 is the greatest common factor of 2 and 8. While if you look at the variables, 1 is x squared and the other is x. If you notice, the least exponent is 1. Dahil ang least exponent natin ay 1, edi yung x to the 1 or x ang magiging common factor. Therefore, pag pinagsama, ang greatest common factor dito sa problem number 1 is 2x. And then the remaining factor is x minus 4. Paano naman naging x minus 4? Ay di ba 2x squared divided by 2x, the answer is x. Or pag i-multiply mo yung 2x dun sa x, the product is 2x squared. Pabalik. Tama? While the next is negative 8x divided by 2x, the answer is negative 4. Or 2x times negative 4, the answer is negative 8x. That's why the factors of 2x squared minus 8x here is 2x and x minus 4. Now, nakuha mo na yung factors. Ano ang mangyayari? So, therefore, ibig sabihin nun, separately, magiging na siyang 2x equals 0. Okay? And then the other is x minus 4 equals 0. So, dahil yun nga ang factors natin, i-equate na natin siya sa 0. Now, 2x equals 0, divide both sides by 2. Bakit? Kasi nga, ang kalapit ng x ay 2. So, ano yung kalapit ng x? Yun na nagiging divisor. Ibig sabihin, 2x divided by 2, the answer is x, while 0 divided by 2, the answer is 0. In this case, ibig sabihin, ang isa sa value ng x ay 0. And then, pag binalikan naman natin yung x minus 4 equals 0, apply addition property of equality plus 4 both sides to remove negative 4. Diba? So, ibig sabihin, x now is equal to 4. Therefore, what are the values of x? The values of x are 0 and 4. Yun ang roots ng ating problem na 2x squared minus 8x. To check your work, at x equals 0, ay di 2 times 0 squared ay di 0. Minus 8 times 0 ay 0 pa rin. Kapag naman yung 4 ang ginamit natin, 2 times 4 squared ay 4 squared ay 16, times 2 ay di 32, then minus 8 times 4 which is 32, 32 minus 32 is 0. That's why the values of x in number 1 are what? 0 and 4. Klaro? Okay. Next, problem number 2, 4x plus 20x squared. Unahin ulit natin yung numbers. What are the given numbers? 4 and 20. So factors of 4 are what? 1, 4, and 2. Klaro yun? Okay. Factors of 20 are 1, 20, 2, 10, 4, and 5. Okay? Now, look at the factors of 4 and 20. The greatest common factor of 4 and 20 is 4. So, ibig sabihin, yun yung ilalabas natin mamaya. Yung 4. Now, when it comes to variable, ay the x and x squared. Again, the least exponent ay yung 1. O yung tinatawag yung x lamang. Ano? So, therefore, yung x ang common factor dito. So, pag pinagsama, 4 at saka x, the common factor or greatest common factor of this problem is 4x. Ano yung remaining factor? 1 plus 5x. Paano nga nakuha yung 1 plus 5x? Ay di problem. 4x divided by common factor 4x, the answer is 1. To check your work, 4x times 1 is 4x. And then problem ulit, positive 20x squared divided by 4x, the answer is positive 5x. Or kung gusto nyo i-check, 4x times 5x is 20x squared. Therefore, ano ang factors nga ulit? 4x and 1 plus 5x. So, using those factors, meron kang 4x equals 0 and 1 plus 5x equals 0. Unahin natin yung 4x equals 0. Ano ang kalapit ng x? 4. E divide both sides by 4. Okay? Therefore, x equals 0. Bakit? 4x divided by 4, the answer is x. 0 divided by 4, the answer is 0. Okay? Next, 1 plus 5x equals 0. Magiging ng 1 minus 1. Ibig sabihin, we will remove 1. Kaya, apply subtraction property of equality. On the other side, minus 1 din. Kasi nag-subtract ka sa kaliwa. Then, what's next? Meron ka ng 5x equals negative 1. Now, may kalapit ulit yung x. Ano kaya ang kalapit ng x? 5. Okay, very good. So, ibig sabihin, divide your equation by 5, both sides. Then, the answer now is what? X equals negative 1 over 5. Bakit? 5x divided by 5 is x, and negative 1 divided by 5 is negative 1/5. What are the values of x in this problem? We have 0 and negative 1 over 5. So, that's it. Okay? Ayos. Example number 3. 4x squared minus 3x. What are the given numbers? 4 and 3. Factors of 4, 1, 4, and 2. Factors of 3, 1, and 3. If you notice, there is no common factor. Tama? So, ibig sabihin, wala kang ilalabas na number. But, again, pagdating naman sa variable, ang least exponent of x is 1. Well, in this case, the only common factor is x. And the other factor is 4x minus 3. Paano nangyari? 4x squared divided by x, the answer is 4x. Negative 3x divided by x, the answer is negative 3. Or sabi nga natin, i-multiply mo yung x dun sa 4x to get 4x squared. And x times negative 3 to get negative 3x. Okay? Now, from the factors, ano mangyayari? X equals 0 and 4x minus 3 is 0. So, dito pa lang, nakuha na natin na one of the values ay 0. Kunin natin yung isang value. 4x minus 3 equals 0. Magiging 4x minus 3 plus 3 is 0 plus 3. Ini-apply natin yung addition property of equality to remove negative 3. So, ang mangyayari, 4x equals 3. Now, if you look at 4x equals 3, may kalapit yung x na 4 or may coefficient na 4 yung x. To remove that coefficient, I divide both sides by 4. So, ang mangyayari, x now is equivalent to 3/4. Ibig sabihin, sa ating problem number 3, values of x are 0 and 3/4. Ayos? Ayos. Example number 4. 3x squared equals 15x. Now, if you notice, this is not equivalent to 0. Tama? So, pwede muna nating ilipat yung 15x. Okay? Paano? Apply subtraction property of equality. O yung tinatawag nung iba ay the transpose or transposition. Though wala naman daw transposition method, gamitin na rin lang natin. And once na nagta-transpose, tandaan lang natin, yung sign ay nababago. Positive magiging negative, and then negative magiging positive. Well, in this case, sabi ko, ita-transpose natin yung 15x. And if you notice, 15x walang sign involved. Ibig sabihin nun, dahil walang sign involved, considered siya as positive. Kaya pag inilipat ko siya sa kabila, magiging na siyang negative. Kita? So, ano ngayon ang ating problem? It is now 3x squared minus 15x equals 0. Okay? Okay. What are the two given numbers? 3 and 15. Factors of 3, 1 and 3. Factors of 15, 1, 15, 3, and 5. If you notice, there is a greatest common factor of 3 and 15. Ano yun? 3. Oy, very good. Now, sabi natin, pagdating sa variable, x squared and x, the least exponent is 1. Kaya, ang common factor niya ay x. Ibig sabihin, 3 at x. And that is 3x. So, ano yung remaining factor? X minus 5. Again, let us check. 3x squared divided by 3x, the answer is x. Negative 15x divided by 3x, the answer is negative 5. Or vice versa. 3x times x, 3x squared, and 3x times negative 5 is negative 15x. Then from the factors, ano ang mangyayari? 3x equals 0 or x minus 5 equals 0. Now, unahin natin, 3x equals 0. X has coefficient 3. Ibig sabihin, divide both sides by 3 to get x equals 0. Okay? And then yung kabila naman, x minus 5 equals 0 will become what? X minus 5 plus 5 equals 0 plus 5. In here, ano ang in-apply natin? Addition property of equality to remove negative 5. Okay? Therefore, x equals 5. So what are the two values of x in problem number 4? The values are 0 and 5. So that's it. Yun ang ating solution when it comes to solving quadratic equations through what? Factoring. Factoring what? The greatest common monomial factor. Thank you. Muli po, thank you. Maraming salamat po sa inyong pagsubaybay. Palagi nyo lang tatandaan, maging matyaga upang matuto dito sa aking channel, Sir Joel. Salamat po.